The reason most Fortnite players are losing games is because they don't know the little things. In fact, you can hide and shoot through the battle bus on Spawn Island. Today, I'm giving my complete analytical breakdown of a winning strategy all inside one game. And you'll see fights, rotations, and the game sense required to win. In between the action, I'll fill you in on leaks that are about to shake up the entire meta. Pay close attention to the whole video because the information gets crazier as we go. And I'm putting in a guide to getting a completely free skin and pickaxe at the very end, so let's hop right into it. We're going to be landing just east of Demon's Domain right here on the mountain range to kill the new boss. As we jump into it, I should always mention before you actually start playing, it's always great to start warming up and kind of just set some habits of what you do before you play. Personally, I like to thoroughly wash my hands with some warm water to warm them up and play a match of reload because it's very forgiving and you can die a couple times. So we're landing right here where the smokestack is. We're going to start off by looting up these chests. And I put an interesting keybind and I have pickup as my scroll wheel so that if someone even does decide to contest me off spawn, I can very quickly scroll and it will pick up the items before anyone else can. So we're not going to bother with any of these chests, and we're going to go straight to starting summoning the boss. So to summon the boss, you have to break all the rare chests over here and the bug spawner things. The best method of doing this is actually shooting them so that you can break them before you actually have to get close and pickaxe them. Like I am right here, okay? That's 2 down. No, that's 3 actually. Okay, now I'm gonna actually open this one up because I won't have time to break it. Ooh, new shotgun, perfect. The wrecked revolver is actually pretty good if you have good aim. It can shoot people as they're shockwaving, but I wouldn't recommend it to most people. Now, I'm not gonna actually, I don't think I popped this big pot. Yeah, here we go. And I'm actually gonna kill the boss while I'm by this slurp truck, which means that as the boss is shooting me, he's actually breaking open the slurp truck for me, like this, so that he is now giving me full health and shield. And now we just keep shooting at his chin right there where it's glowing. It's actually very easy to defeat these bosses if you know where to hit them. It looks like I might have to hit him. There we go, perfect. And this specific one drops a shotgun, excellent, and perfect. And now we have to run straight over to the porta potty over here to teleport on top of the mountain, because our next stop is Demon's Domain. And we're going to try to get over there as fast as we can before they can defeat the boss over here, so we can get the credit. And we're already A tier, but I want to get to S tier after defeating this boss, which is actually very reasonable. I see these players fighting down here, but I'm going to kill him here soon when I am about to summon the boss. But I have to be ready so that it's all on my terms. And that's another thing I should mention. Always fight people on your terms. Don't take fights that you don't confidently think that you're going to win. So, luckily no one has even started fighting the boss over here, which is very nice. And I'm going to pop this one open, but I think after that I'm actually going to go ahead and kill those other players, because it's basically one more thing to break open, maybe 2, and then it's going to get summoned. And I don't want someone summoning it without me. 2 easy kills maybe, let's see. Got 1, number 2, perfect. And the Hollow Twister AR is back in the game, and I'm going to actually take it. But I believe that is just as good as it used to be, in that meaning it's extremely overpowered, because it has very little recoil, and as you see here, I'm not even moving my mouse and staying perfectly on top of it, along with its scope, which I believe it's currently the only AR that has an actual scope. Now again, we're going to be defeating the boss. And now one suggestion I have to make it a bit easier defeating the boss is if you have your camera, like your gimbal, underwater, it kind of mutes all the noises and lets you concentrate better, and you can also hear footsteps better, which is kind of surprising, but trust me, it works. Alright, just a little bit more. Couple shots, perfect, and we defeat him. And this boss drops the AR, which I'm gonna actually take over the hollow twister. And to get out, I like to use the geyser. Oh, S plus tier, just S tier right now. Take the boom, perfect. And so let's talk about the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers pistol has been rumored since the trailer, and it's supposed to have powerful explosive shots and be very powerful. Also, it looks really cool, and it should be released within this next week, but I'll let you guys know exactly when it does. So as you're gliding into a train, there is a launch pad that you should use, and then you're presented with a choice. You can either go to the other boss and kill him for even more points and guarantee that you get to the S plus rank, or you could open up a vault and get your exotic weapon. What I recommend doing is checking your map and seeing if the other boss is even there. Personally, this time I'm going to go ahead and kill the other boss and find this car. Perfect. Yep, right there. Also, the other vault is currently right by the other boss, so I'm just going to easily kill him and hopefully get the vault as well. But in case I am too late, I can always just divert to the other vault. Oh, my car flipped over here. Perfect. Alright. By the way, guys, if you're still watching, please comment down below what other videos you'd like to see and like what would be helpful for you, because after all, I'm doing this for you guys. Alright, so we're basically here, and if you're anytime you're, missing just a little bit of rank, you can, oh, here's a player, let me take him out real quick. Bam, bam, easy dub. So, if anytime you need just a little bit of rank, you can break either the hives or these chest things that give you a little bit more rating. The chest gives you 60, and the hives that the bugs pop out of give you, I think, 90. So they're both pretty decent, but they're not that much. Because to get all the way to S+, you need a grand total of 5,000. Though I think they might have made it a little bit easier to A, kill the bosses, but also get the S+ tier. I'm also going to take the gun so that we can double pump anytime, which you can now do with basically any shotgun, which is crazy because now you don't even need the double pump shotgun. Now I'm going to grab a roly-poly, and looks like that other vault I was planning to open is actually taken, so we're just going to make our way over there. So my best tip for using these roly-polies and actually being able to control them well is what you want to do is at the highest point, when you see it's just starting to start going down, you press jump button. You don't need to press and hold it, just press it down, and that will keep jumping, and every time you do that, it will slowly start jumping higher and higher. Also, if you do get shot out or decide to get out of the bug mid-jump, you will not take any fall damage at all, and you'll just fall down to the ground like in shockwaves. Hopefully you can find a car here. Yep, there's one, and a player. Perfect. So, at this point, now that I've killed both the bosses, I'm not in much of a rush, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill him. Yep, easy double pump right there. Switch guns. And that brings me to another point. The best way you should approach short range fights, assuming you don't have two shotguns, is you should shoot your shotgun, instantly switch to your medium/long range gun, and start shooting them that way. So you don't have to awkwardly reload and potentially die mid-fight. Now, according to this leaker, a Power Ranger boom is in the works and should be released September 16th. It is going to give you light, medium, and sometimes heavy ammo randomly every couple seconds. Sounds like an excellent, well-balanced boom. But now, as you've noticed, we've reached the vault, and I'm going to be looking around and being very careful as I'm here. Always making sure that no one's nearby. Also, the ground nearby the vault is glitched. I'm not sure why, but it should get patched really soon. Seems like an easy thing. Fortunately, I got the exotic heals. Oh, I did not want to drop that gun. Definitely want to keep it. Drop the big pot. Perfect. It's honestly one of the worst exotics, but it is nice to have because it gives you tons of health and shield, as well as the pop rock effect, I think, and just the Flowberry Fizz effect, which is always fun. Also, there is a car over there on the road if you ever need it, but I'm going to stick with my regular car because it's a sports car. Even though it has less fuel, it still will be faster and has a better boost. And the best way to actually boost, like the most efficient for fuel and speed, is just to hold down shift and it'll automatically turn on and off at the best time, or whatever your keybind is. And now, oh, there's some fighting. Let's go over there and hopefully get some more kills for the S+ tier ranking. Oh, well, these guys are fighting. Oh, there's an extra person. I'm going to focus him first. Oh, missing all my shots. Got him. Easy double pump. Let's see, I could pop some shields, but I think I'm actually going to kill this guy. Yep, he died in the car. Perfect. And we even got a crown. Nice. And we're so close to S+ tier right now. Now, as far as S+ tier goes, there's a couple possible options of what you'll get. You might get the mythical Scar or the Havoc shotgun. I believe there's one more. I can't think of at the top of my mind. But basically, the S+ tier is extremely OP. As you've probably noticed, the Kaisenat skin is out and in the item shop. But also, I've gotten word that an ISO speed skin is apparently in the works, in development. And I would estimate that it would be out within a month. But that's just my guess. It just depends. But I think he definitely deserves it and would be hyped to wear in game. Next up, a Thorn Ripper item has been found in the game files, and I guess that it would be something like the Mortal Kombat mythic, where you can pull players in and maybe like throw thorns or something like that, or maybe use it like Hades' chains at close range. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty cool, and I look forward to coming in the items in the game. Also, it's probably going to come with another boss, or it might drop kind of like the kneecapper weapon. I guess we'll just have to see. But it sounds really cool, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it in game. Well, we continue the hunt for another player. Oh, and I'm going to switch cars because that one has low fuel. The next part of the game was pretty uneventful, except I found a bug named Miss Rose, which is pretty funny considering it's a roly-poly. The next interesting thing is I finally got to Dystopia City, meaning I could break this hive thing right here and get to S+ tier. And now we get to see what mythic I'm going to get. Now, all these are really crazy, and you can even get the mythic pulse rifle, which is the most damaging AR in the game. But personally, my favorite is the Scar. Ooh, and we actually got it this time. Pretty crazy, right? And now I'm going to actually remove my wrecked revolver so I can't double pump and replace it with my Scar. So now I have kind of a medium short range gun, my shotgun, and also the AR, which I can use for long range fights. And now all we have to do is find some more kills to close out the game. I've decided not to actually show you the end game, first of all, because I believe in this particular one I died, but also it's always extremely different in the end game, like depending on if you're going to be in Dystopia City or a wide open place. My best recommendation would be just to be prepared and just try to kill the last couple people instead of just running around and taking every fight you can, because it would drastically decrease your chances of winning. But now for the part everyone's been waiting for, how to get the free skin and pickaxe. So let's get right into it. So the way you can get a free skin aside from my Battle Pass giveaway to subscribers is winning one Blitz match. That's right, if you just win only one match, the skin will be given to you on the 15th. And for the pickaxe, all you have to do is get 10 account levels and you will receive it instantly. Finally, if this video is helpful to you, please subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 and I would be doing a huge giveaway at the time. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.